Hey, welcome back to the channel, everybody, and welcome back to my shed somewhere in Pillion, South Carolina. It's about 40 degrees Fahrenheit here, and let me go ahead and apologize in advance if I'm a little less exuberant today. I woke up this morning with a 100-degree fever, and my youngest child's homesick from school in the house with 103, so keep us in your thoughts and prayers that we hurry up and get over this sickness, whatever it is. It feels like, I don't know, the flu or something. I don't know. But anyhow, it's got me feeling a little under the weather, but I'm still excited because we're almost over the 900 subscriber mark. Right before I looked to start this video, we had 895 subscribers. I want to take a moment just to thank each and every one of y'all. I appreciate it. We're well on our way to our goal of 1,000 subscribers. And if y'all remember, when we get there, I'm going to be having a giveaway. We're going to be giving away 1,000 of the fattest red wiggler worms I can collect and count out of my bins and mail into one of you lucky viewers. There's going to be an alternative prize of two 1921 Morgan silver dollars in BU condition. If you're an international viewer and win, I'll have to send you the silver dollars instead of the worms. But if you're a U.S.-based viewer and happen to win, you get your choice of the 1,000 red wigglers or the two silver dollars. So again, I want to welcome everybody who's new to the channel. Welcome, and thank you for joining. And without further ado, y'all, let's get into it and see what the Worm Wizards got into last night. After I get done with this video, I got an order. So a big shout out to Diane from Edgewater, Florida. She's got 100 fat red wigglers going her way this morning. I'm going to count them out as soon as I get done taking this video. And I'll get up to the post office and drop them off before lunchtime. Just a reminder, I've got the worms for sale, y'all. If you want any, just make sure it's not going to be freezing in your location for a good, a week or 4 or 5 days in a row at least. But I'd probably say at least a week, because if you don't, sometimes stuff gets lost in the mail and it gets delayed, and I'd hate for the worms to get stuck somewhere in the cold and freeze to death. So we need to kind of make sure we got at least 4 or 5 days or maybe a week of weather that's above freezing before you make your order. But Diane in Edgewater, Florida, you are great. Your weather and for the next week is above freezing, and you're good to go. So I'll be shipping yours out today. Ooh, look at that. I'm expecting more activity since the temperatures are warming up this week. I did not feed them any extra yesterday. So what we see in here is actually food left over from the day before that. So again, I'm going to probably skip feeding today, at least in the bins that don't have much in them, or have plenty in them, I mean. Oh, did I see the lid on that one? I got a few on the lid. Ooh, that's a nice. There's some fat ones right there. I'm going to send you to Diane. You're going to Diane. All right. All right, there's that apple. Let's zoom in on that and get a look under that apple and see if there's any activity under there. A little bit. I also have worm castings for sale at our eBay store. 1/4 inch and 1/8 inch screened. I have the largest bag I have is a sandbag full. It's $24.99 for the 1/8 inch screened, and it's $19.99 for the 1/4 inch screened. So if you're interested in some castings, I got them. Just got to go to my eBay store and check it out. All right, let's see what the thermometer says. Oh yeah, yep, temperature's raised another 2 degrees since yesterday, it looks like. We'll get a look at these fat worms over here in the corner. All right, now let's check out underneath that apple. Well, there's one around the side. There's a few under there. Something's on the lid. A few. Ooh, that's a nice fat one on there. Look at there. A lot of activity in this one. Let me zoom in on that patch of worms right there. What y'all think about my worms? Drop it in the comments below. Some nice fat ones right there. All right. See how many's on the lid? Just a couple on this lid. Let's see how many's under those tea bags right there. There's a few right there under the tea bags. Ooh, look at there. Squirming and moving away when I open the lid. They don't like that light now. All right, now here's the bin that we recently put together. So let's see how it's looking. Ooh, there's some nice fat ones right there. Let's see if we got any on the lid. Nope, none on the lid. Oh, wait, oh, there's one. All right, got one on the lid. Ain't had one on this lid in about a week. All right. Now, it's time to get my hands dirty, y'all. Zoom in. A little too much. Let's see here. Oh, look at there. It's starting to congregate right there in the middle a little bit. All right. Right in the middle. Let's see what we got. Oh, we got something. What is that? Ooh! That's a handful of worms, y'all. That's what that is. Look at there. Oh, oh. I'll go looking right up underneath those tea bags. Looks like there's a good, but looks like there's a bunch under there. Yeah, there's some. Not as many as I thought it would be. Ooh. They're in like a layer right there. Just about 2 inches under the soil, there's a layer of worms, like a lasagna. You can almost see them if I could pick it up without it crumbling in my hand. So that is interesting. I would say at least 90% probably of the worms, they do tend to stay in that certain layer. So it's true when they talk about composting worms normally just inhabit the top few inches of, well, in nature or in your bins. Now, that's not to say they won't. They will travel all the way to the bottom, but those are usually stragglers, or I would say definitely less than 10% of them. I would say definitely the majority, if around 90% of them, stay in the top couple layers. But then, like I say, you got your wanderers. Ooh, that's squishy right there, y'all. There you go. There's the squishy alert right there. Wee, wee, squishy alert. It's so squishy. Getting cold too. Starting to go through my gloves and get my fingers cold. Look at all them wiggling. Look at them. Let's zoom in. Look at all them wiggly worms. All right. Let's check underneath that apple. Oh yeah, that's squishy. Look at there. Ooh. Oh, that's a big old clump of worms right there. Look at there. Oh, covering up the thermometer. Look at me. All right. Put that over now. Right there like that. Let's see what's going on up under here. Right in the middle. Oh, yeah. Look at there. Ooh, wee. Oh, this is squishy. I must got a lot of worms in this bin. Oh, that's so squishy. Look at that. Look at that. That's got to be almost 2 pounds. It's about 2 pounds of worms. And at least 1.5 pounds. That's got to be close to 2,000, maybe 2,500 worms right there, y'all. That's a lot of worms. One handful. Last bin. Ooh, that's squishy. Yeah, right there. Look at there. Of course, I'd start coughing right at the end of the video. Apologize. I'm sorry, guys. Ooh, my apologies. Like I said, I ain't feeling too swift today. But hey, if y'all enjoyed the video anyways, I'd appreciate that thumbs up. Maybe share it with a friend. If you haven't already, come on and subscribe to the channel. We're about to cross that 900 subscriber mark. And man, we're getting close to our goal of 1,000 subscribers. And when we get there, I'm going to give away 1,000 of the fattest red wigglers I can count to one of you lucky viewers out there. And if you're an international viewer and happen to win, I'll send you $2 silver instead of the worms. If a winner in the U.S. wins, you get to choose between the 1,000 red wigglers and the 2 1921 Morgan silver dollars in BU condition. Well, y'all, if you made it this far, you already know it. I appreciate it. God bless you. And y'all come back now. You hear?